I've been stuck at 59 and 60. I cannot move from this. How you doing, Alexander?
Well,
Can I play you next after that
uh,
match?
it's a 20-minute match though, so
Oh, trust me. We're still gonna be in this queue.
no, this next match is starting. Season.
Oh. We're talking about that match. Now you talk about chess.
No, I'm also talking about chess. I'm gonna play my game into when the season match starts. That's kind of sad, but yeah. I don't think
Oh,
does he really
Right,
want
I'm
that?
back to Land of Living.
you guys are starting already? Why
No,
do
there's
it's not
rallying, you
30?
dipshit.
It's not 30 minutes. It's not
No,
30
we're trying to get
minutes.
into a Minecraft server.
They get
Hmm.
15 minutes to rally, and they're always doing a minute of it. Stop being a douche, you dim. I will murder you. I
Whatever.
have legal right to do that.
Wait, what? No.
To do.
You can't
No.
XQ.
He is exempt from ML.
I will murder you.
Okay, Tim.
Did he clip that? Or wait, why
Okay.
can I hear? Why can I hear myself? Oh,
I'm typing in games like that for the top.
Alex,
yes.
what position are you in queue?
I left. I
You
gave
did?
up. Yeah. For
I'm
now,
55 out of
just
61.
like spawn somewhere near a hotspot. You're in the Discord server. You can find the ore hotspots.
Okay.
Go to voice.
Nah, I'm just quit. I'll just watch this Roblox. Someone give me 10.
Yeah, I will in a second. It's gonna
You,
be
Alex.
annoying to
That
multitask. Okay, now what?
GMB is like staring into your soul. I remember I was hearing like, oh wow, yeah, GMB, nice rally. When it comes to fucking,
This is a really inconvenient time to be playing chess, but I'm doing it. Why am I doing this?
oh,
I don't see why he can't find a backwards bishop move. Yeah.
There we are on team set. Oops.
oh,
Oops.
Okay, now what's this name? This is so hard multitasking. Okay, what? Okay, ooh. Oh no, it should be at the bottom.
Yep.
Yes, bizarre.
1 second. Do you mind? Do you mind with the noise and the slashing and the banging and the twirling and the monkeys? Okay, you're my new target now.
no,
You're in the timeout state.
oh,
Timeout.
You
this is
put him in timeout.
abuse.
Okay, I got bored now. There you go.
Okay.
Right, I'm needed
POE,
downstairs.
when
So I'll be
Wardy
back in
gets
a minute.
bored.
So me.
I'm like, why are you crying?
Son of me, he put me in timeout.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Damn, feel bad.
is there a discipline stick in this?
Disciplined Kane?
Yeah.
Probably. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Someone
Wait,
created
no,
a
there's
thread.
not.
Oh,
But
Ah,
still.
yeah. It's not. I was gonna hit Waddy.
Bruh, okay.
I didn't know there was Winchesters.
King.
There are indeed Winchesters, yes. That is
Yes, I
correct.
know. We did a PR once, and we both decided to use Winchesters. It was hilarious. But we like tripled our health. Yeah, we got the experience.
Yo, can someone tell me who King Peter Bunny is? Cause this guy created a thread in CA. And I can't fucking delete it. Plus he has the
He's some OG. Can't remember exactly from where.
Decent for GMB, I guess.
Alright, guys, I haven't had my lunch yet, but I'm just gonna. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, yo, the link. I think I see it. Alright.
Yep. What do you set the message, right? Yeah, he did.
Alright, well.
Oh shit, I'm being
Some people are saying that they can hear the streamer's keyboard and his Discord notifications.
That's interesting.
My noise suppression is all on, and I haven't got any Discord notifications.
And they say how it's extremely annoying. So, yeah.
Oh, the streamers. Oh.
Alright, well, this is going to be really interesting, honestly. Hey, wait, this guy's a major in 7th? Oh, I don't even know who he is. Well, CT, wow, okay.
Cream cheese, what are you talking about?
Obviously, we have Luigi, we have Papa Hagua, Brian. Death plays here. I think CT was like an NCO for quite a bit.
Maybe he transferred. Maybe it's a major hit transferred.
Yeah, probably transferred. And if he's actually from 7th,
Wait, Tank,
my
why are you
apologies.
dancing right now?
I don't know, I just felt like
Yeah, why? Yeah, why? Representing rifles very poorly, huh?
bad.
Alright, so this is this is GMB's rally. Okay, hold on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
About
They got
human
like
rally.
24, right? Yeah, 24. 24, 24. I suck with math. And then 7th's got how much? Hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21. So they have 21. So actually, the rallies are actually pretty balanced. I mean, sure, GMB like out rallies, but it's not even by that much. It's only by like a couple of guys. Even with Buckeye arriving, it's only like a couple. I mean, if 7th plays aggressive, they can pull off what 5th was able to do against GMB
Right, I'm back.
easily.
Okay, by the way, the gamer girl Emiker, either it's Emiker's alt or it is someone else.
They out rally them by 5 or 6.
Well,
Yeah,
Alex, feel free to go in the VC and double check now, just to avoid any claims beforehand.
Now they out rally them by 7.
Yeah, I'm just looking for safety. Or is
7th is out
Oh.
rallied by 7.
All right, so I'm gonna be real with you. I really think that if 7th were to win, they'll have to rely on the kill deficit.
But GMB
So you're
compared to
giving
Rifles-
7th basically 15 lives in a game.
All right, so here's
yeah,
the problem.
what do you
Now, 7th can either
Look.
blunder this or they're gonna use this to their advantage, because that doesn't mean that like they can like play all confident for like once they lose that deficit, then like that's like if they let that get to their heads, then
What
they're
am I
gonna
looking
lose
at?
no matter what. If you let that get to your head,
Yes.
then I'm sorry, but you're just gonna lose. That's just me
It-
being blunt.
In
Then go
terms
into
of
the
ranks,
then go into their VC and start out with them now, just to make sure it's not problematic now.
I mean, even okay, let's say like with the 5th one, let's say that like rifles catched up and like was to the point of where it was equal when it came to the points, we wouldn't let that get to our heads. That's just like regiments are different, like regardless. Like different people, different tactics, and different walk-ups on it.
I think
And
I think-
Deadly Flames is here. Hopefully he turns his mic a little down since he usually
Hey.
overtalks people.
Hey there, sorry about that, talking over people. Anyways, so we have 7th versus GMB, have we? How many are GMB rallying right now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
B has like 5 more than 7th.
5 more than 7. How many 7 rallying? 1, 2, 3.
Like 21 when
five,
I
6.
counted.
21. It's still 21. They haven't had any extras. But I did look at all of them in terms of like rank. It's all in even ranks. Bunch of Lance Corporals
When it
over at
comes to-
GMB.
what's GMB mainly rallying?
Lance Corporals.
His corporals. Oh, and also like enlistment veterans like Josh.
Yeah.
Any like hard carries I can see in their lines.
Why am I being dragged?
Hold up.
I mean, GMB's mean to me. He cuffed me for no reason. I was just looking at his stuff. I think this is going to be an interesting fight. I am happy.
All
that-
right.
I agree. Well, didn't 5th win against GMB, didn't they? 5th beat GMB, didn't they? If I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly all that well, but
Ooh, 7th just gained a lieutenant. One of their lieutenants just arrived.
alright, well, seeing that numbers are actually going to be pretty fair, I'd say it's most definitely not a 48 the like 22 situation, like
Senior
the rifles match.
Yeah.
But
Or like in
even
fifth
then,
where,
still GMB still have a lot of competent members, a lot of former officers.
mean,
Like Josh
it's
Normal,
kind of-
I believe, is a former 7th or former MP. I remember, but I do think he's former 7th at some point. They do have a lot of
Yeah,
competent
Josh is
officers and
correct.
SEALs here, so
this is
Averted.
similar. This is
most definitely a
similar to
possibility that I Regiment here, here wins. I have to say, 7th is usually a pretty good defensive regiment. They're pretty good at defending, honestly, for any regiment.
And they're
against any
pretty
regiment.
much at the same odds that 5th versus GMB was. It was kind of like an equal rally. Now it just depends on 7th aggression.
Yeah, honestly, so yeah, I think 7 will be able to win here. It really is a matter of their playstyle. I know that Luigi is an incredibly competent commander, and for the past couple of seasons, Luigi has not been able to command for 7th against these rifle regiments. So maybe Luigi being here will change the tide there a bit.
I think if GMB really uses the advantage of having those rifles, I really think GMB might hold the hand over 7th. But again, with just the leadership and the aggression of 7th, they use the advantage of having those muskets and the quick reload and push off every time GMB shoots. I think it could be a crapshoot either way.
Yeah, it most definitely
I hate
feels
to
like
be
it
that
for sure.
guy,
I'm checking. I'll check.
but
7th.
lost. I think this is a final guy. I checked 7th, but Gamer Girl Emiker. There's also that ex Zeliot guy, but he's a private. I don't know.
I don't know him personally, so.
Yeah, no, I know, but yeah, check DMs. That Frocken guy account made 19 days ago. 0 friends.
Bit late to confirm it now, so all I can say to you is best give Majestic a PM, see how he responds. If it turns out she will give him some downgrade. 1 second. Back in line with the fence.
I'm more
Back.
focused on GMB more than 7th on this.
Back. 1 second. Tell 7th to join back because the right flag is back in front of the fence. So.
Seems like 7th is sending a lot of their people down to a fishbowl than anything. Yeah, a decent amount going mid and decent
You're
amount going
checking
left.
7th spawn, I'll check GMB, yeah.
They tried to go a bit further forward, but
I think they're going to try and hold right heavy because I do know if you have right side as a rifle, it's definitely the place to hold.
alright, 7th fine now.
All right,
Yeah,
now we
it's
start.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, Coaster, I'm interested before the bullet starts shooting. If you're a colonel right now and you were leading this, would you prefer Continental or BA to fight a rifle regiment?
If I was the infantry colonel, I would definitely want CA team.
So you think Papa's at a bit of a disadvantage then?
I would say that, like, here's the thing when it comes to, like, if rifles are on CA or BA. If they're on BA and it, like, because mainly, yeah, I mean, if GMB was British, they get, like, to fishbowl first, they get the tents first, all of that. But if an infantry regiment on CA is able to, like, push them out of those positions, it's really hard for rifle regiments to take those things back. However, if an infantry regiment was on BA, and they get to those positions
Anyways,
first.
we can talk Fury later. It seems as if GMB are pushing down very hard on middle tents here. They're pretty weird that they're doing that against 7th Musket Regiment. However, they seem to be doing well so far. They've taken tents quite decisively. They have around a good dozen or so people holding tents, and 7th are not holding well at all. They're being slaughtered for a whole lot. They're still able to get some kills, but 7th do not hold tents. It's a decisive hold for GMB. If we head over to Forest, 7th hold the little weird area here on the hill of Forest, but they are not in Forest itself, which is a bit weird, seeing that GMB only have 4 people. 7th outnumber them by about 2, so they could push them out there. Seems
Looks like at Forest, GMB is using the old Joseph Stalin tactic, and that push has failed. 7th has thrown them back, and looks like they're trying to regather for another push.
It seems now 7th have taken Forest. They've pushed down GMB. If 7th on Forest are able to flank around on middle, that gives them a huge opportunity. Even though 7th have been pushed off middle, hence, and they barely hold fishbowl, and the only position they really hold is Forest. They are winning currently 14-7 against GMB. It seems the 7th on Forest are now looking at 10th and taking some shots. What's your thoughts on this, Coaster? On the solitary match so far?
I mean, so far 7th is showing an excellent startup because they have the positions, they have tents, they have forest, and what's the situation over on Fishbowl again?
They have a
They have Fishbowl Ridge. This is an incredibly promising start for 7th, and they're about the deficit is about to go to equal. So
I believe Majestic here thought that he was going to be able to force 7th to retreat on middle, and then he would be able to pincer. However, it seems if 7th were able to hold their position on the hills on tents, and they were able to make a breakthrough on Forest, therefore forcing Majestic and GMB to retreat from tents. They now hold the ridges. Will GMB be able to maybe possibly do a future flank or hold this?
I mean, I see a decent squad of 7th on the Fishbowl Ridge side, and while GMB is over here at this the final ridge when it comes to the BA side, and they're just trying to snipe. Then over on middle, they're mainly a lot of their people are at the fence line at middle, and then
Yeah.
they have some at forest. So I feel that they might either want to make a move on middle or forest, because if you do a move on the fishbowl side, considering they have the fishbowl ridge, it isn't they're going to take probably extensive casualties to the point of where the push wouldn't really be worth it.
I feel like
Yeah.
GMB has realized that they can't Joseph Stalin their way through this PR. They're gonna actually put a little more strategy into this than just brute forcing their way into holding these positions. As you've seen by the fail and how many they lost during these pushes,
Yeah,
I think they really gotta
you know what,
re-strategize.
Tank? You know what, Tank? It's simple because they're following an old-fashioned infantry tactic of not one step back. GMB have always been known as more the aggressive rifles compared to 1st Pennsylvania. Use that against them by forcing
I
them to
wouldn't
close
say
quarters and not falling back.
all the time. Bats 2K's GMB most definitely very much different from Majestics. I think that the aggressive GMB is a new development in season 4. Season 3 they didn't play super aggressive. Season
Yeah,
3
you should
or
see OG under Colonel under Game Minister. That's where the roots came from.
I mean, I was here too, and I maybe so. They were well. Game Minister was originally the colonel of the second line infantry, so
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
went
matter.
second line.
Anyways,
G
it seems to have
GMB.
turned into a bit of a stalemate. Not stalemate exactly, but GMB are holding the ridges, and 7 aren't trying to push them out yet. That may change soon for either side. GMB might try to do push on a forest or fishbowl, and same thing for 7th. But right now, both sides don't want to push.
And right now, 7th is 24 points in the lead, if you count the deficit.
Yeah, no.
Right?
It seems as if, correct me if I'm wrong here. Which regiment did rifles go against today? They went against.
Third,
They
we went against the third.
Well, how did that raid go for them?
Rifles
we-
won by 11
pretty
kills.
good.
basically.
Pretty good.
Okay. Well,
We
seems
gotta
as
say
one.
those housers put us on edge.
Yeah, they put balls on edge for sure.
I'm also seeing some like GMB enlistments presenting out in the open on middle.
Okay, I'm watching the stream. That's good. Meme Lord, I suggest mainly really is whenever you go over to positions, is to have an eye constantly on the ground. Make sure you don't go like past things for like trees or something. It kind of blocks the view. Anyway, that's all. It seems if nothing interesting is really happening on forest or fishbowl. They're always holding the positions. He's trying to bait out the other person to push. It seems Eigen 05, GMB Major is trying to scout out how many people 7th had on forest. And yep, Eigen 05 has been killed due to that. Right now, GMB don't want to attack because technically they are not only 10 points in the deficit, but they are plus another 15, so 26 point in the deficit here actually. And 7th don't want to push because they're already winning. So right now it seems if this is going to be a stalemate for a couple good minutes.
And there's
Both
a
sides do not
mass.
want
Seems
to push.
like indeed.
Yeah, so mainly there's just 3 massive stacks for GMB on each side. Some of them clumping up.
Yeah. It seems
And
if the GMB.
It seems that JG is wanting to like. Seems like he's baiting. He might be preparing a push on fishbowl side.
Yeah, well, there is most definitely a bit of baiting here going on the Fishbowl Ridge. If you ever go overhead down to the Fishbowl Ridge, you can see that there is a little bit of baiting there. However, I don't think any push is happening anytime soon now. It seems GMB want to find a position so they can snipe 7. But right now, they're low down. They're on the ridge, and 7th hold the hills on forest.
I think they're doing something similar to
Ooh,
what Fish.
look at fishbowl. Push on fishbowl.
Oh, yep, that's it. Will GMB be able to survive this? GMB most definitely outnumber 7th, I think, on the fishbowl side, but we'll see how that goes.
They only have 4 7
will
here
indeed.
on this fishbowl ridge, and make that 5 since one's arriving, and 2 on the fishbowl. So that's like 7 in total.
Yeah, no, crazy.
And
What's going
one
on.
shot, and it looks like that Skady is and Skady's dead.
And it looks, but a
Yeah.
lot of them wasted their shot on that one guy. Most of them don't have shots. It looks like a retreat from 7th
Well-
might be happening.
Well, remember, this is a musket regiment you're going against here. They can reload their compared to the rifle.
Nah, but GMB
20,
just took
GMB
Fishbowl.
really need to be able to... Yeah, they took Fishbowl. If Majestic set up
And great, and it looks like Great Man is flanking from behind, and he traded.
Ellie, you're
Good.
lagging us.
If GMB
GMB's
are
pushing
able to do some great comedic, yeah,
now
GMB pushing middle on the weak middle. Seeing middle has gone over to reinforce right side, seeing that they've been pushed out, and now GMB are pushing middle. It seems as if it was a bit too early though, seeing that Sev have been able to mobilize a little bit of a defense. 15-24. Seven's still in the lead, but GMB are taking positions left and right. If you look over to Fishbowl again,
Yeah, look-
they're
Yep,
pushing,
and if you
pushing
go
on the
over
ridge,
to-
and it's going pretty well so far. If you look back to middle, Senf are doing a decent job of holding, really, but nothing super serious. And on Forest, GMB have just
Ooh.
completely picked out 7th, it seems. 7th still technically winning by 6 points, but if they are not able to deal with this correctly, this will most definitely be a mega advantage for GMB, who will then hold all the hills, allowing them to snipe across the CM map.
Looks like
There's still
GMB is
some-
about to take parking lot.
There's some struggling on parking lot, but it's outnumbered 2 to I think 7, 8 on Fishbowl. So
Now it
it's
looks like
most
a
certainly
retreat happening.
seems it's not going to go well for them. If we head over to tents, though, Sem still somewhat hold tents, allowing Fishbowl to hold their position. However, if GMB take tents, that allows GMB to shoot the last couple defenders on Fishbowl Ridge, therefore allowing the Fishbowl GMB boys to take it entirely. It's very important that Seventh are able to hold here on tents, and it seems as if Seventh are retreating. They have no other choice, really. 26-29, it's a really close game now, and GMB are in the middle of some great pushes.
Close.
Halfway through the match for 7th here. Technically, 7th are actually up by 19 points due to the point deficit. However, I don't think that particularly matters. If GMB are able to take these positions without being pushed out, then GMB are going to most likely win decisively here. Again, 7th still holding on to what they have on tents. It really is just a matter of time, though, until they get pushed up, and yet, okay.
And they have successfully taken tents.
They've successfully taken tents. Maybe 7th can hold some people on the middle ridges, but it is officially 31-31, a tied game, looking at the score.
So here's what I was thinking when Wadi asked me that question, because if GMB are able to take Fishbowl, Tents, and Forest, because if you have the rifle team on the CA team and they have all three of those positions, then they're just gonna gun you down from the high ground, considering that this is the top of the hill that these three positions are located. And then it'll most likely be to where that if 7th try to do pushes uphill, if they don't coordinate it right, then GMB is just going to gun them down with minimal casualties. But that's why if I was an infantry regiment colonel, I'd most prefer it on CA team.
Yeah, no, I agree there too, Cluster. Right now, 7th's only chance of really winning this is some type of attempt of defeat in detail. If 7th can bunch up a bunch of people, maybe push on Forest or an area where GMB don't have that many people, maybe possibly they can get back at the game. It's still just 33-31.
Because now that all the
Sam can
GMB have all three of these positions, I think the fate of the game, believe it or not, is relying on Forest Ridge. If Forest Ridge falls, then shit's gonna go down.
Then yeah, this game is done if Forest Ridge falls. GMB are pushing with 3 people now too, but it doesn't seem as if anything's actually happening here. GMB, that push does not go well for them, and 7th technically 2 points in the lead. If 7th are able to take Forest, then I'm going to go ahead and put my bets here. If 7th take Forest, then I believe they have a great chance of winning this match here. Because right now, GMB's powerhouse, the only reason why GMB are really winning now is because they have a good hold on tents. If you take away GMB on tents, then then the defenders on Fishbowl will be able to hold off GMB. So if you take Forest, then you have a good
And
chokehold.
seventh are
That's
doing a
and
push
yep,
on
oh,
Forest.
seventh pushing on
are doing a
Forest.
push on Forest.
I predicted it. Oh.
Seventh has lost parking lot in all of right side. GMB has taken all of right side.
However, if Seventh are able to take tenths now, then they may be able to counteract that. Seventh taken Forest now pretty well here. However, I don't think. However, now their move it's a bit weird what they do now because they can't exactly directly push onto tenths because GMB aren't focusing on Fishbowl anymore, or the GMB on tenths aren't focusing on Fishbowl anymore. They're focusing on them on Forest, so it's gonna be hard to do a push there. We'll see how this turns out, but my prediction may be wrong. On Fishbowl, we still have the same scenario. GMB hold the parking lot ridge, but there are still some 7 trying to
It looks
push
like
up
that
there and take.
Majestic is climbing ruins, and he's going to get some snipes from up there.
Yep,
He even
and
got a
Majestic
kill
got a
from that,
kill
I'm pretty
on
sure.
Majestic got a kill on guy from on Force, I think. Yeah, it's 47-38. Although GMB did come back from a 12, 13-point deficit. I don't
this is
know if
what I
Seven are
was-
going to be able to do that on their own.
This is what I was talking about, because if you're an infantry regiment on BA team and you're in this situation, it's really crunch time.
Yeah, no, it's not a good position to be in for sure. It's not a situation that I like to find myself in, and I found it and I found myself in this situation multiple times. In this situation, there isn't really much to do other than hope that you can take tenths and then take Fishbowl after that.
And GMB has most of their fighters on tents, so it would have to be a bloody engagement to take it back.
Yes.
GMB still in a deficit of 5 and now 4 kills.
48-40 so far, or I'm lagging out here, so I can't really see what's going on. Okay, so Seven have taken the Fishbowl Ridge, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it due to GMB's hold on tents.
Majestic just got gunned down on top of ruins.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
Seven's
Seven are able to do a
still-
comeback here,
yeah,
which is
it's
most
just-
definitely possible, then I'd love to see that.
No, I mean they're still technically ahead by 6, but GMB just has all the positions really, or they have better positions.
You know, although I am cheering for Seventh here. I love the underdog in any story, and I most definitely love Seventh. They're a great regiment. It would be very sad if Seventh beats GMB by only the point deficit. It'd be pretty sad for GMB, pretty sad for Seventh, and
Seventh was
is
doing a humongous push on tents.
On sense, look at
Is
that.
that worth it?
Left side flanking. A lot
Are
of them are dying, but maybe they can get a lot of kills. Now the majority, if not all of GMB is fired.
If they can take tenths, then it's
If they can get GMB to rout, then they
GG's.
can do a lot. Oh, they're getting a lot of kills on tense now. Quite a few at least.
Seven
but GMB
did
is running.
push, but
They're
it seems
evacuating
that
it.
Yeah, GMB Seven did get some kills, but not enough. It seems they still do not hold tens, and
Now
that
it
push
is dead
has
even.
been routed. 60-46.
7 still
It
ahead by
is-
2 technically.
It's very sad, but it would be
GMB
very
is
sad
pushing
if
parking lot.
only one by the point of it.
GMB needs 15 more. 7 needs 13.
If Seventh can win by the point deficit, then that would be most definitely an upset for sure. Technically, Seven's still ahead by 2 points. It'd be really sad if Seven only won by 2 points.
Or they could try to replicate what Fifth did, and they didn't need the deficit.
Now they're only
Maybe.
ahead by 1 point.
Yeah, no. I think that GMB will win here. However, Seventh did play incredibly valiantly at most definitely at the start for sure.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I
hold
agree.
on. Seven is
If-
still on the lead, Costa. Don't you call it yet, bust yet.
If we look at the start of the match, they took Forest and they were able to flank on tent. However, really, what happened now when GMB pushed on Fishbowl? If Seventh were able to hold them off on Fishbowl, then they would have to get reinforcements from middle. So really, the
Seventh
one
could get
decisive
kills.
battle. the one decisive battle here, which made 7th lose all the positions, was on Fishbowl.
It's a tie game.
If 7th were able to hold Fishbowl, then
GMB plus
they would
one.
be able to win.
You can see 7th on
65,
forward side,
49.
and they have a Master Sergeant, Roy Lonnox. He's easily able to jump shot from there if he moves all the way to the left of the map over on forest side, but he just isn't doing it. I don't know why. Oh, maybe no.
Really, the reason why they lost the lead wasn't due to anything,
Oh, they lost the lead.
any combat really. It was due to a very overwhelming push on Fishbowl by GMB. It was about, if I remember correctly, it was 7v like 12 or something. If 7th were able to maybe reinforce Fishbowl better, or they were able to hold it better, then they would have won this. They would have won this battle.
Also, when you have rifle regiments on CA team, if you make your way over to parking lot, you have situations like these where that guy just got gunned down and he didn't even cross the bridge, and that was the Colonel Papa.
Yeah, no, it's most definitely. It is saddening though, for sure, to see 7th lose here. Most definitely an underdog regiment going against GMB here, but
despite the GMB, like a good bit of them don't like playing on CA team, but a rifle regiment on CA team, if they're able to take all 3 positions, then it would be incredible.
Yeah, no, it's easy. It's an easy game because of the hill. Right now, 7th, they can't really win here, so the only thing they can really do is have some fun and do a last final push.
If they can at least make it to like 55 kills.
Yeah, 55 would be a good amount. 55 to 75, that'd be which is not that decisive a loss. So.
To be completely honest with you, chaps, 7th are playing this wrong. They're basically putting themselves into a bowl. The only way they can really do any movement is right side. So I don't know what 7th are doing.
Yeah, but still on forest, they have a lot
right
of easy shots that they aren't taking.
Also, what I'm noticing on the Fishbowl side for 7th is they're kind of like sending their guys in one by one, and that's how like
now GMB is pushing on forest. It looks like 7th got a kill there.
There are
kills.
The argument that 7th like combat isn't the greatest. There were most definitely like some scenarios where
still only behind by
in the open or present in the open. I think sincerely though, 7th are one of the better combat regiments in the CA. I think 7th may not just they maybe just not train their men against rifle. Maybe that. Anyways, 71-53 at this point. All 7th can do.
I think right now it's probably best to review this as 4-7. 4 kills each to 4 to 7 kills to win.
Ooh, this actually could be good. This could go anyway.
Although, yeah.
3-5.
7 can still win.
3-5.
Technically, so.
This match is still alive.
It is still alive indeed.
If GMB were to lose here, then it'd be incredibly saddening because GMB most definitely deserved the win.
Oh, there's still those angles on the left side. It's just
I want 7th to win here, but I don't want them to win like this because GMB most definitely do deserve the win.
Come on.
73 to 55.
This is a very close game.
It is very close.
By the way, I got the open card ready, by the way.
Okay, good.
Looks like GMB is sending more forces towards their 7th bowl, is the best way to describe it.
2-5. 2-5.
The winner. We said. GMB making a push down the road.
If GMB throw this, it would be incredibly saddening.
Now GMB could possibly crossfire 7th soon. Once they're noticing that 7th is at that goal.
I don't think 7th's noticing this. The tunnel vision.
7th has some people behind River though. Look at that. What are they doing?
1-5.
More kill for GMB and they
74-55. Yeah, no. I think this match.
Yeah.
1.
Yes, to the.
I'm right.
No, I swear to God. If they win, oh my God.
Oh, that was so close. 75 to 59.
75 to 59.
Oh,
if seventh did win here, it would
One.
be a pretty damning argument against
Okay.
That was
point deficit thing. GMB won by 15 more points. They took all the main
Right, I'll
positions,
take a
but
photo
then
of
if
GMB.
seventh were to win, then they would win only because of the point
What did you
deficit,
say,
which
Woody?
would be
I'll
really
do
unfair to GMB.
I agree with Meme
Incredibly
on this
unfair.
one. This was truly a worthy
Woody,
battle. I agree
cannot
with
hear
Meme.
you.
It was a good battle, however. Yeah, no. It should not have been that close because of the point deficit. It really should not have, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Should not.
That push from GMB
Anyways.
could have went terribly sideways.
That raid was a very
Alex, can I
flop-flop
excuse you from
performance.
this VC for a sec?
Yeah, let's do that.
Good break, folks.
Uh,
Okay. And now they're on a separate VC. They're doing something else. No way. Until then.
The fact that GMB did that massive push and it almost led them to losing, though.
That would have been super depressing if GMB lost because of that push. Because in any other scenario, when you're up 15 points and it's that close, any Regiment Udis do a bonsai and have some fun. But GMB and Rifles, for that matter, have to always be on their toes because they're technically always 15 points in the deficit. It's saddening to see. Saddening. But, oh well, GMB played very well. They were able to win by 16 points. Technically won due to the point deficit. And Semf played very well at the start, especially at the start. And then throughout the whole rest of the game, they did decently too. Okay, that's that for the raid. I'm lagging out like actual hell. Like my frames are dropping like crazy, man. But anyways, good raid.
GG, boys.
Is Woody's back in the video cam? On the VC? And no. I'm lagging. Once. You guys here? What's the next raid, by the way?
Good question.
It's
Schedule.
it's against some regiment for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go head out.
Hold on. The next raid is Dragoons versus Second.
Well, I'll most definitely check that out. Dragoons are improving recently.
All right, I gotta go now to eat an egg sandwich. So see ya.
Yeah.